Good morning, everyone. This is Akifapi. I am an extremely lazy person. So the thing is, I know a thing or two about technology. know a thing or two about businesses and law and stuff like that. So I really want to express myself, but I'm too lazy to continue to write my blog. So I'm just gonna incorporate expressing my views with my daily schedule. That is like I am a very slow and lazy getter upper, so I just stay in my bed and read up articles. I do a lot of reading, research, watch videos, and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna record whatever I have to say about what I've read and upload it just like that directly. So yeah, I know the quality seems pretty bad, but I trust me, my opinions are worth it. So anyway, the thing is, there have been some recent updates with regards to a couple of issues. First one is TRAI. The cell phone companies in India, they want to make all instant messaging apps paid. That is, they want to get money from all of these instant messaging apps because nobody is using standard texts anymore. SMS messages, nobody's using them. And the reason why this matters is because it costs like 1 paise to 10 paise for them to actually send the text message, and they get to charge you like anywhere between 1 rupees to 2 rupees to like upwards for your text messages. So they are making a lot of money on it, and they were making a lot of money on it. They don't anymore because nobody uses them. And the thing is, it's a very stupid and obsolete business model, and they are basically trying to get TRAI to make all of these apps. This includes Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Cake Messenger, BBM, any other instant messenger that you can think of. All of these messengers need to pay uh, these cell phone companies so that they will allow their signals, like their transmissions, to occur through their network. And there are a lot of things wrong with that. First one, ethically it is so stupid. Like, if your business model is flawed, you can't like twist arm the government into correcting it. It's like it's like evil. It's like really evil. Second thing, uh, we are customers, we are paying for the internet transmissions. Okay, like whatever 3G plans you might have, we are already paying the cell phone providers to carry our instant messaging signals. Why do they want more money for that? Like, it doesn't matter to them what signals we are sending, right? Like, net neutrality is a very big thing. Like, one bit of data transferred should not be uh, distinguished from another bit of data transferred. We are paying for data transfer, and that is all their concern should be. They shouldn't say that, okay, if you're using Facebook, you have to pay so and so. If you're using YouTube, you have to pay so and so. I mean, that's just not justified. Third thing is, this move is so stupid. I mean, how in the world do they think they are going to enforce this? I mean, like what? It is not like, if they consider like I don't want to get into too much technical detail here, but they can see what server the message is coming from, what service it is using, and stuff like that, and just block it on their end unless their demands are met. But this is so easy to circumvent. Another move that they can do is contact Google and App Store and like stuff like that, and the government can inform these people that they have to collect money and give it to us, and this can also be very easily circumvented. I don't want to diverge into how at this stage, because it's not really relevant. And that is like, that's the stupidest part about it. Even if they do pay like $1 million-billion to these government officials, bribe them and like stuff like that, and get this act passed, they are just making a loss for themselves. They have dug themselves in a hole by having an archaic old business model, and they are spending more money out of their pockets to make sure that that business model is going to stay relevant, and they are just making the hole that they're in much bigger. And I guess these companies, like if they continue using same business models, they won't go out of business. Trust me, it is not going to affect their bottom line, it is going to affect yours. The thing is, they are just going to change plans in such a way. Your calls are going to be super more expensive. Your like data packages are going to be super more expensive and stuff like that. So it is not going to affect the companies, it is going to affect you. So do whatever with that information you want, but the thing is, it is us, the customers, who are going to get affected at the end of the day. Second thing I wanted to talk about was Xbox One. I know a lot of people have been bragging about, like, sorry, not bragging, have been bashing on it on the internet for like several reasons. Uh, the thing is, Xbox One has managed to secure exclusives in the form of the next Tomb Raider game, and in the form of the next the Smite, which is a very popular MOBA, Smite. Uh, it is coming to Xbox One, and basically, it's like you can't blackmail us into buying your console. It's like, yeah, you could have had these games on any console that you wanted, but now you have to buy our console if you want to play them. That doesn't send a positive image. I'm not going to buy your crappy console, which is so technically inferior to my gaming PC anyway. Like, so technically inferior, I can't even compare. So, like, you can't force me to buy your console by blackmailing me into it. It's not sending a good image. As a matter of fact, if I was going to buy a console, I would pretty much make sure it's not the Xbox One. And why would I buy a console anyway? I have all the consoles that I need. Like, you know. So there is that. So these have been my thoughts in my bed. I don't know whether I'll continue using this method of communication, but it is very convenient for me. And like I said, I'm very lazy, so I guess I can continue doing this. Another thing is, a friend of mine asked me, I don't know whether it's okay to use her name, but uh, okay, a friend of mine asked me, is it okay for her to root her phone because it was getting hung all the time? Uh, just rooting your phone is not going to do anything to the hanging process. It was a Samsung Galaxy Note 2. It's not going to solve anything. What I'm going to say is, like, if you plan to do anything after you root it, like install some other softwares which are root specific, which require root to function, and then if you're going to use those softwares to, like, make your phone better, then rooting is advisable. Just rooting doesn't really do a whole lot. So that is my take on it. Unless you want to spend the time and efforts to fix your phone's internals properly, don't root it. It's not gonna solve anything. And for somebody who's not super tech savvy into like these things, they shouldn't really root their phones. I mean, it's your phone, your choice. I don't care. But technically speaking, like if you're not going to do anything with it, it's best if you don't use it, because there are certain apps which can use the root functions which may not be desirable to the end user. So just stay away from it if you don't want to use it, and definitely stay away from it if you don't know what you're doing. And these are my thoughts in my bed. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.